Hyun Bin and Son Ye-jin are the kind of stars people have adored for years, not just because they're talented, but because they somehow make romance feel believable even off-screen. And every once in a while, an interview comes along that doesn't feel like promotion at all. It feels like the curtain slips, the studio lights dim, and you're hearing something private, simple, sincere, and unexpectedly emotional. In a recent conversation that had fans leaning in like it was the final scene of a drama, Hyun Bin was asked a question that sounds small but carries a lot. How did his wife congratulate him? You'd expect a grand speech or some perfectly timed line. Instead, he smiled the way someone does when they're remembering a moment they still feel in their chest, and he admitted she didn't say much. She just hugged him. And in his words, that quiet hug said more than anything she could have spoken. That's the thing about real life. Awards shine, cameras flash, the world applauds, but the moments that actually land are often the quiet ones. A hug, a look. That split second of "I'm here, I'm proud of you," when nobody else can add anything that matters more. Hyun Bin even confessed that he was genuinely happier when Son Ye-jin received her award than when he received his own, like her victory counted as his, maybe even more. And fans loved one detail in particular. Both of the projects that earned those congratulations were the first works they chose after getting married. Two artists stepping back into their careers with a new kind of teammate beside them, discovering that success feels different when you don't have to celebrate alone. Then the conversation drifted into fatherhood, and Hyun Bin's voice turned even softer. He talked about their son's birth with a kind of awe, mentioning the timing, how the baby arrived the day after the film's prayer ritual, like life was lining up scenes in a way that felt almost cinematic. But he also admitted something very human. Filming has pulled him away at times, and he's felt sorry for not always being there with his wife and son. There's something both funny and tender about imagining a legendary leading man juggling intense shoots and the reality of family life. And he revealed what he hopes to do one day: tell his son, when he's old enough, about the character he was living as when he became a dad, and how an award in his hands is really just a bookmark in a family story he can't wait to share. Because the biggest reveal here isn't glamorous, it's comforting. Stardom doesn't erase tenderness. Sometimes love shows up as a quiet hug, and somehow that's the loudest thing in the room.